Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I just want to jump on here and go over a quick training with you guys. It's about making progress daily. We're going to talk about action steps that are going to help build you a successful business. We're going to focus mainly on your DMO. I have one right here. Or your daily method of operation. You guys can get this off of your microsite under training. You can print it off, use that. That will help you feel more confident and comfortable as you focus on these daily tasks. Now, I'm going to go over 10 methods that you can use, and the idea behind this is not for you to focus on doing all 10 in one day, but to do them daily and to see how many you can do in one day. The first one is going to be a one-on-one meeting. That is where you'll go and chat with somebody that is now interested in either the business or the product. And this can be done over the phone, one-on-one, messaging, anything like that. It doesn't have to be done in your home. You can meet at a coffee shop, in line at the store, anything like that. The next one's going to be a two-on-one meeting. This is where you and your prospect are going to meet with your mentor or your sponsor and actually sit down and have a conversation and talk about whatever it is that you guys talked about in line or whatever. This is actually your third-party credibility, and this is where most people kind of see something else that they didn't actually see in you. The third one's a three-way phone call. It's also third-party credibility. It's similar to the two-on-one meeting, but this is going to be done on the phone. Your fourth one is retail sales. Any products that you sell, this box will be checked off. Most people typically will set a dollar amount to this. That way it helps keep them focused on actually making sales daily. I've heard people have like a weekly goal and then they'll take that amount and then break it up over the week. That way they can kind of have something smaller to focus on, so it's not such a large amount each day. Sponsoring a new distributor. This should be a goal, but not necessarily a daily goal, but maybe a pay period goal or a month goal. If you sponsor too many people too fast, it's not actually the greatest thing. This doesn't allow you to actually give them enough time to learn the success system or to train them actually properly. So little by little you'll build your team, but don't do it all at once, because then it does nobody really any good. You'll find people fall through the cracks. Recruiting calls or webinars. This is also for third-party credibility. Maybe, this will be their second or third exposure to Avocare. You'll find something that's actually specific to them, have them get on the phone call, or have them watch a webinar to kind of help them make it a little bit more relatable to them. So maybe they'll hear it from somebody else that they'll be like, oh, okay. The next one is going to be impending events. These can be mixers, business opportunity meetings, or training, some type of live event where they can see other people and see that the business is real and that the products work. Now, this isn't going to be a daily goal because a lot of these don't go on daily, like business opportunity meetings. But this should be a goal on how many times you can do in a pay period or a month that you can check this off at. Your next one is going to be using your business tools. This could be an impact magazine, your microsite, Solutions to Success DV, or a champion pack. This is going to show your prospect the brand. Did you open an impact magazine and show them the Med Cyborg, any before or after photos, or maybe even a business story? Something that they can actually see and that you can use. You don't have to be like a pro at all of them, but maybe one or two to kind of help you be consistent and to use it over and over. Find something that you're comfortable with and that you could, like the impact magazine, you can carry around with that. You don't really need a computer or a tablet or a phone. Something that you can actually get comfortable with, you know it inside and out, and you can turn to things really quickly to show it off. Product sampling. Now, Spark is probably the #1 product to sample. It's effective. It can get in somebody's body really quickly. They can tell, they can feel it. It's also the easiest, pretty much the easiest segue into showing somebody your company and how it's helped you and what it could actually do for them. Following up. Now, following up is going to be critical for your business, and I'm pretty sure you've heard this many times, but fortune is in the follow-up. People aren't usually ready to pull the trigger on their first exposure, so this is where it takes multiple exposures before somebody's going to be ready. The average amount of exposures for someone to make a decision in Avocare is, if it's going to be right for them, is typically 3 to 5 times. The rule to follow is only follow up with them for a reason. Now, there's going to be many different reasons for you to follow up with somebody. New product, impending announcements, whatever it may be, but there are reasons to pick up the phone and actually talk to them. How are the products working for them? How did they use the products? You know, this is day 5 on the challenge. You want to make sure everything's going great. Or you may have a new distributor that's either up for their next discount level or they're getting close and you want to explain to them the Champions Pathway. There's going to be a ton of reasons to call them. But when you go into that phone call, make sure that you don't go in there with any type of agenda. That person wants to know that you care and that you're in it for them, not for some hidden reason. So make sure that they know that you care and that regardless of what happens on the phone or whatever, that there's not some underlining reason that you're calling them other than just to check in on them. There's also going to be a couple of other things that I'm going to add in there. It's not necessarily on your DMO, but I do think that it's important to talk to somebody daily. It's pretty much that. Just find somebody new to talk to. And the other one would be to either communicate with your leader or your team. Communication is important. It's been said that if someone is going to fail at direct selling, the number one reason is lack of communication. So make sure that you actually reach out to your team, make sure that they have what they need, reach up to your leader or your sponsor and see, you know, maybe ask them, hey, what are you doing today work-wise? You know, they may have something new that you haven't thought of and you're like, oh yeah, I should send out emails, something like that. So that's all I have for you guys. Now the training I'm doing is actually also on your microsite under your training. I think Mark Lightgib did it. I'm sure he does a better job than me, but that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.